Hey YouTube family, how you doing? This is Kofi Baraka, and right now you're in another great episode of Kofi Baraka's World, Season 2, and this is episode 1919. And this episode is entitled Chosen One's Health is Wealth. That's a good one, that's a good one. So of course we're gonna do a prayer. God, thank you for this day. Thank you for this time. Thank you for everything you have done. Thank you for just the many blessings you poured upon us. Thank you for just giving us grace, giving us mercy, feeding our soul, strengthening our spirit, and giving us a safe place to not only walk our path, but to rest our heads and to gather the family and to be one with nature. Thank you for everything. Thank you for our health, which is wealth, and thank you for life. Amara, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Thank you, God. All right. God's first. So of course, you can subscribe, you can like, you can comment, you can click the notification bell, and thank you for watching thus far. You know what I mean? I really appreciate it. You know what I mean? Woo. All right. So like I said, we're in season 2, episode 19, and this episode is entitled Chosen One's Health is Well. So I want to talk about health today. Reason being, sound like Kevin Hart. Reason being, no. I want to talk about health because it's really important, especially as we get older. You know what I mean? It was never taught in school or in the books, like I say. It was mainly passed down a lot of times from our grandparents, great-grandparents, our parents, aunts, uncles, maybe siblings that had a nuance in terms of, Eastern medicines or Western medicines, whatever, and organic medicines, and getting that right. First point, definitely, and I talked about this last season. I'm going to talk about this again. Grounding. Especially now. It's not November. It's not December. It's not January. We're in February. So you should be able to ground, especially if you live underneath Delaware, you should be able to ground. So you live Delaware, Maryland, South, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Louisiana, Texas, you should be grounded. California, New Mexico, you should be grounded. Vegas, you should be grounded because this is pretty good in terms of the climate. It's pretty nice, the weather-wise. Naturally, when you ground, you connect back with the universal force. You eradicate pain, chronic pain, headaches, aches, what else? Inflammation, illnesses, bad memories. If you have insomnia problems, I read on an audiobook, or I heard on an audiobook basically, that they said that grounding solves insomnia problems. I heard that also and saw it on a documentary on YouTube as well. But most importantly, you become one with your maker, especially when you ground. Like, you feel the difference. Like, when you put your socks and your shoes back on after like a 15-minute grounding, my nigga, it feels like electric is going through your toes to your hair follicles. You know what I mean? Like, I'm being for real. Like, it's you feel the differentiation. If you see me rubbing myself, I just took a shower, so I think I got water dripping, so I'm not crazy. I got water dripping from the bun, you know what I mean? So it's coming down my beard, it's coming down my neck, so I'm not Pookie from New Jack City, you know what I mean? I hope not. All right, so we talked about grounding. and the importance of grounding. And I mean, this is just a preliminary because if you want to watch or hear more, go to the first season. I talk about grounding a lot. I just want to touch on it and say this is definitely the beginning season of grounding. Like you can do it if you're like a experienced, if you're extreme. Naturally, I would prefer March, April as the starting point of grounding season. This is a little bit warmer. You know what I mean? Like you could be out there a little bit longer. Of course, we're gonna talk about fasting. Now we talked about fasting last week. I wanted to make a connection, not just the woo. I wanted to make and also I think they have this show coming out this month too, so I'm definitely gonna check that out. You know what I mean? But fast is really good too. I just did a 111-hour fast. You remove toxins, pathogens, I would say unskin free radicals, and also radiation, chemtrails, all that shit. You get to push right out with the fast. If you add the fast 1 week, then you add like basically grounding the next week. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy electricity. Also too, a friend told me about this herbal tea fast, and like he did like a 12-day herbal tea fast, and so that's also good too. He did warm tea, then he did cold for the other 6 days. So he was like, it was pretty good. He also did water in between, so he lost like a lot of weight too. So I would say that's also a good fast too. It's not really new, but it's new to me because it's probably been out for thousands of years in terms of herbal tea fasting or cold herbal tea fasting, whatever. Also, this is how I got into fasting as an adult. Group fasting. I never talked about this before, but having a group of friends and everyone going with the honesty policy. Like, hey, I'm gonna fast for 10 days. Okay, let's fast for 10 days. All right. What we doing? Water, fruit. We doing fruit juice. All right, cool. Natural fruit juice fast. All right, boom. 10 days. All right, we're off next Tuesday, the following Tuesday. All right, cool. Got it. That's a good support group, especially early on, starting off in the beginning. You know what I mean? That's not a bad way to go. Besides the individualized fasting, that's what I do. But I've been fasting as an adult for the last 14 years. And I fasted as a kid maybe 10 to 13 through Christianity, through my father and my mother, in terms of being big Christians. And it wasn't nothing major. It was like a day, like Friday into Saturday, something like that. If you're a Christian, you know what I'm talking about. But it was nothing crazy. You definitely ate a lot that week to prepare you that Friday, and then that Saturday morning, boy, when you wake up, man, you knew it was real fast because everybody be eating before you. Everybody got up before you. You know what I mean? Food is ready. It's food everywhere. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that took me back. Also, third point, sweating it out. So it's nicer outside now. It's no excuse. So definitely exercising, going to the gym. I know some of y'all saying, nigga, I don't got no money for no gym. Run outside, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Just wear a whole bunch of sweat clothes. Wear a Missy Elliott outfit from I Can't Stand the Rain or whatever. And against my window. Wear one of them motherfuckers and then sweat it out. Wear the shit that Martin wore when he had the gun out in LA, you know what I mean? Your backyard exercising, you could do that. Anaerobics, aerobics, calisthenics, stuff like that. Definitely you can do streaming in terms of watching online, instructors. You could actually do, a real bicycle ride in terms of like outside. You could do this, standardized, bicycle in terms of inside bicycle, machine. Definitely, like I said before, sweat it out. So saunas. I ain't trying to burn myself. If you can, saunas is good. If you can't do a sauna, a hot tub, I know you like, nigga, you killing me. If you can't do a hot tub, hot baths. I know you got a bathtub in your room. in your house. You know what I mean? I know you have a bathroom. That's what I meant to say. You know what I mean? Just do or have the shower running and just sit in there and have a natural sauna in your bathroom. Or, like I said, take a hot bath, sweat it out. Do both of them bitches. You know what I mean? Do a good run. Get all that sweat out. Do like a good 30-minute run. Then take a hot bath. Then afterwards, chill. Shit, maybe take a cold bath. Then afterwards, have the hot shower running after you took in the water out the cold water out the shower, out the bathtub. Then have your hot water running and have the sauna. Sweat that shit out again. You know, it's just so many ways. You just gotta be creative. And like I said before, just sweat it out, dancing. Shit, I was juking. I was doing the Memphis. I was doing the gangster walk in my bathroom, sweating my ass off, juking like a motherfucker, yo. My ankles was going crazy. That's the only floor I need to do my little moves. You know what I mean? And then like I seen niggas roller skate, man. When you roller skate and when you dance, especially like back in the day, you used to go to the club. Your whole chest get wet, man. Your whole back is wet. Your fucking legs is wet. Your underwear is soaked. You know what I mean? That means you're wet all over. That's a full workout. That's almost like 200, 300 calories is burnt if your whole body is soaked. When your whole body is consistently soaked of sweat, you have to burn 200, 300 calories consistently. And of course, eating, drinking, correct things. You can eat prunes. For me, when I ate prunes, it made me sweat like later that day and the next day. Like, and it also helped me release, fecal matter, but it made me sweat. So I don't know if it would do the same for you, but it did with me and my pop. So I don't know. And of course, it's the end of episode 19. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Let's take a last toke, you know what I mean? For those who can't smoke, let's take that toke. You know what I mean? And of course, we're number one. Our God is number one. And the journey's not done, nigga. Nope. And of course, thanks for watching. Have a peaceful and smooth week. You know what I mean? My woke ones. Peace and health. And of course, Asante Sana, kings and queens. You know what I mean? I love you. Thanks again. You know what I mean? And I guess always remember, man, just do what's in your heart, do what's right, and God will take care of the rest. Peace.